Welcome to Furniture Industry News, your go-to podcast for the latest in the furniture industry. Today is August 7th, 2024, and we have a lot of exciting topics to cover. From disruptive trends and generational wealth transfer impacts to the latest in retail sales awards and financial results from key players, we've got a packed episode for you. So let's dive right in and get you up to speed on everything happening in the world of furniture. One of the biggest trends shaking up the furniture industry is the emerging influence of TikTok trends, particularly the concept known as underconsumption core. This trend is gaining traction among Gen Z and younger millennials, encouraging a shift towards sustainable and responsible consumer habits. Unlike traditional consumerism, where the focus is on buying new and keeping up with the latest trends, underconsumption core is all about recycling, reusing, and repairing. You'll see young people showcasing their thrifted furniture finds, DIY home decor projects, and even hand-me-downs from family members. It's a complete 180 from the influencers promoting constant buying sprees on the same platforms like TikTok and Instagram. The trend is poised to have a significant impact on retail, especially as more of this group reject the typical buy new mindset. Additionally, the notion of giving while living is becoming popular, fueled by the massive transfer of wealth from baby boomers to their descendants. This isn't just about handing down cash or assets. It includes experiences and travel, which have become more of a priority for spending than new furniture. It's an interesting twist. While earlier generations might have spent their money on home furnishings, now we're seeing a shift where travel and experiences are taking precedence. So, what does this mean for the furniture industry? Traditional furniture stores need to be aware of this growing trend and perhaps rethink their marketing strategies to appeal more to these younger, environmentally conscious consumers. Retailers who innovate and adapt to these changing behaviors are likely the ones who will come out on top in this evolving market. One intriguing trend that's making waves in the furniture industry is the generational transfer of wealth from baby boomers to younger generations like millennials and Gen Z. This massive transfer of wealth is reshaping spending habits in significant ways. Rather than directing those funds towards traditional large purchases like home down payments or trust funds, many boomers are opting to spend their money on creating memories through multi-generational travel and unique experiences with their families. This shift has some noteworthy implications for the furniture market. With a greater focus on travel and experiences, there's less emphasis on purchasing new home furnishings. Younger generations are inheriting not just money, but also a different set of priorities. As they receive wealth from their parents and grandparents, they are more likely to invest in experiences rather than material goods. The pattern is becoming evident across the industry. Retailers are finding younger buyers less inclined to frequent traditional furniture stores. Instead, they're focusing on one-stop shop retailers or even online marketplaces that offer both convenience and curated experiences. Overall, this evolving consumer behavior signifies a decline in the urgent need for new furniture purchases, challenging the industry to adapt and explore innovative ways to engage these new types of spenders. As baby boomers continue to pass on their wealth, the furniture industry will need to align its strategies to meet the changing preferences of the younger generations. The Retail Sales Awards recognize top furniture sales associates and will be presented at the Furniture Today Leadership Conference in December. This prestigious event will be held at the luxurious Naples Grand Beach Resort in Naples, Florida, from December 3rd to 5th. The awards aim to honor the hard work and dedication of the best sales associates in the furniture industry. There will be 2 award winners for each of the following 5 categories, which are based on annual sales: $0 to $25 million, $26 million to $50 million, $51 million to $75 million, $76 million to $150 million, and more than $150 million. These categories ensure that sales associates from a range of retail sizes are recognized for their achievements. Nominees have already been submitted, and the excitement is building as we get closer to the event. First Dibs, an online luxury marketplace specializing in vintage, antique, and contemporary furniture, art, and home decor, has reported impressive growth in Q2. The company saw a 6% increase in net revenue, marking a significant turning point after several challenging quarters. Gross margins also improved to 71.7%, up from 69.8% in the same period last year. This uptick in performance highlights the success of First Dibs' strategic initiatives. CEO David Rosenblatt expressed excitement about the company's return to growth, noting positive developments such as accelerating order growth, continued conversion rate expansion, and an increase in active buyers. These improvements have positioned 1stDibs for continued success in the competitive luxury marketplace. Chief Financial Officer Tom Itergino emphasized the company's achievements in improving monetization, expanding gross margins, and reducing operating expenses. During the quarter, gross profit rose by 9%, reaching $15.9 million. While the number of active buyers did see a slight decline, overall, this quarter marks a significant step forward for 1stDibs. GigaCloud Technology experienced exceptional growth this past quarter. In their Q2 earnings report, the company highlighted several key metrics showcasing their progress. They onboarded over 2,900 new buyers onto their B2B marketplace and saw their active sellers surge to nearly 1,000. This impressive expansion is credited to their robust technology suite that optimizes the way suppliers and retailers of large, non-standard items connect and transact. Additionally, GigaCloud's new initiative, Branding as a Service, has entered its pilot phase with an overwhelming response. This service aims to provide sellers with the tools necessary for remarkable growth. Despite slight gross margin pressures due to incorporating new warehouses, GigaCloud's efficient business model and strategic outlook keep them ahead of industry challenges. Their focus remains on expanding their ecosystem and seizing new opportunities for mergers and acquisitions, ensuring continued growth and innovation in the furniture industry. U.S. manufacturing has been struggling, contracting more rapidly in July for the 4th month in a row, according to the Institute for Supply Management. Overall, manufacturing activity entered deeper into contraction, with weak demand, declining output, and ongoing challenges in economic policies. However, amidst this gloomy scenario, the furniture sector has been a notable exception. While many industries saw declines, the furniture industry reported growth in new orders and overall production. This marks the 2nd consecutive month where furniture has bucked the trend, helping to keep the sector afloat. The ISM report highlighted that furniture was one of the few industries to see an increase in new orders and production, and it also maintained steady employment rates. Despite facing higher raw material prices and a reduction in supplier delivery speeds, the sector shows resilience compared to the broader manufacturing landscape. It's clear that while overall U.S. manufacturing is facing significant hurdles, the furniture industry is managing to carve out some growth, providing a ray of hope in an otherwise sluggish field. Tempur Sealy reported a mixed bag in their Q2 financials. While there was a 3.8% dip in net sales for their North America business segment, net income actually rose by a notable 14.8%, reaching $106.1 million. Earnings per diluted share also saw a rise to 60 cents, compared with 52 cents in the same period last year. CEO Scott Thompson highlighted the company's ability to outperform the market despite a mid-single-digit decline in industry volumes, attributing their success to strong gross margin performance and solid cost controls. Interestingly, while North America saw a decrease, their international segment held steady with a slight increase in sales, up by 0.9% year-over-year to $255.2 million. The company is also making strategic moves for the future, revising its full-year expectations and declaring a cash dividend of 13 cents per share. Plus, they are gearing up for the much-anticipated acquisition of Mattress Firm, with new supply agreements in place and a court challenge to navigate. It's a complex landscape, but Tempur Sealy seems to be maneuvering it with a mix of strategic planning and financial resilience. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Furniture Industry News. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast for more updates and insights into the furniture industry. Stay tuned as we continue to bring you the latest trends, important developments, and key financial metrics that matter to industry professionals. Subscribe now on your favorite platform so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep innovating and thriving in the ever-evolving world of furniture.